Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Games, man? Hey, I'm fucking somebody else.
What is going on, my homie? It's your boy Sean786 back again with another video, guys. And today I want to talk about these PlayStation dudes. Sorry, let me rephrase that. Extreme PlayStation dudes, aka the ponies. Now, some of you guys may know I've been TTSing for a minute, since 2018. But the funny thing is, when I was TTSing, talking that shit against the ponies, last generation, these ponies, you know, they were sticking their pigeon chest out. They were acting all tough, bad. They were talking that shit about Xbox. They were saying things like, why are you an Xbox fan? Why are you an Xbox fan? Xbox has no games. Xbox is dog shit. PlayStation is where it's at. And what was even funnier, I remember them ponies were saying Microsoft is a $1 trillion company. How is a $1 trillion company losing against a $1 billion company? How is that possible? I remember them conversations. So these dudes were talking that shit. And do you know what? Fair plays. When it came to last gen, the second half of it, PlayStation did a better job. And these ponies were talking that shit. But I started to notice something recently. But to be honest, it's been a minute. But I've started to notice something. And recently, the way Microsoft has been moving, these ponies don't like it. And I noticed, what I've noticed from these ponies, even though they were acting tough, bad, sticking the pigeon chest out, I've noticed after Microsoft has been acquired ABK, ZeniMax, publishers, killing it with Game Pass, I've noticed when it comes to these ponies, after all of that shit talking from last gen, sticking their pigeon chest out, I've noticed one thing, that these PlayStation dudes, aka ponies, are soft bitches. Straight up soft bitches. I'm talking about a soft bitch. That's right, the one and only MBG. Recently he's been making videos. Well, to be honest, he does like a 5-hour podcast by himself. No idea how he managed that, no idea. But talking about this clip I'm gonna play in a second, it's crazy to me. And he's not the only one. I've noticed from all of these PlayStation dudes from last gen talking that shit, recently they started to cry. Recently, they don't like the way Microsoft is moving. But this clip from MBG, this is insane. When I talk about soft bitches, it just proves my point that all along, when things are tough, these PlayStation dudes are straight punk bitches. Take a look at this shit.
Operating on just two different levels. However, the one thing I will say is, I refuse to believe and I refuse to accept that the winner in the video game industry is the one who can spend the most amount of money. Even if that is how it goes, I will quit gaming and I will be done because that's unacceptable to me.
He will quit gaming. The one and only MBG, Baby Thief, said he will quit gaming. Now we know the real reason why. We know why. Because he's blaming Microsoft. When it comes to the console space, who is it? Sony, Nintendo, and Xbox. And who owns Xbox? Microsoft. And what is Microsoft doing? Buying publishers, buying studios, killing it with Game Pass, day gaming Game Pass. And he knows this. Trust me 100%. And I know you guys know it as well. If Sony had Microsoft money, would he quit gaming? Would MBG quit gaming? No chance. He would never ever quit gaming. Not in a million years. But he sees the writing on the wall. He knows PlayStation can't compete. So what he's doing here right now, guys, and many other ponies as well on top of that, all of them know, every single one of these hoes know, the way Microsoft is moving, Sony can't compete. So this is pre-damage controlling. They're trying to control this shit, pre-damage controlling this shit. That's the reason why MBG is talking about he will quit gaming. Really? You will quit gaming? There's a PC platform out there. There's Nintendo out there. I know you don't like Xbox. I know you love to talk shit about Xbox, but things have changed. ABK deal is home. ZeniMax is home. You seen the right. Look, MBG, many of these other ponies like JTAG, all of them motherfuckers. They know exactly what's gonna happen. And it's gonna be a bloodbath. Mark my words, 2024 is gonna be a bloodbath for these piece of shit ponies.
You weak dudes make me sick.
Really? You're gonna quit gaming? You ponies gonna quit gaming? You're a fucking joke. Soft bitches. I knew it from day one. I absolutely knew it from day one. You were soft bitches. As soon as Xbox started to compete, as soon as the Xbox homie, the community started to talk that shit back to you guys, talk shit about your dog shit games, buggy games, that dog shit Spider-Man, sugar cubes, whatever you want to call it. You couldn't handle it. You can't take it. Absolutely soft hoes. That's all I gotta say to you punk ass bitches. Tomorrow, I'm gonna destroy you motherfuckers on TTMS. You know I'm gonna talk that shit. You know the homies in the chat gonna be talking that shit. Everybody, do you know what? Shout out to the Xbox community. Let's give a shout out to the Xbox community. Some of these dudes have been putting in some work, exposing these PlayStation dudes. I love the clips, guys. Every single one of you guys on Twitter, keep exposing these dudes. When it comes to the PlayStation games, talk that shit. Talk that shit, because you know when it comes to Xbox games, they'd be talking that shit, so do the same back. Even though they're crying, talking about quitting gaming, talking about Microsoft is paying people for the push. It's crazy to me to see what's happening right now. This generation is a different ball game. This generation is a different beast. And who is that beast? Who is that monster? Who's that sleeping giant? Microsoft, Xbox. You can't compete. Do you know what, MBG? You gotta quit now, you soft bitch. But anyway guys, if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button, subscribe to your boy, and hit that bell icon as well to keep up to date with my content and keep talking that shit. I'm out.